Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're checking out where Singapore forms an empire. Now let's look where their military is at. So they're at 29. Meanwhile, Malaysia's at 42. So they could go after Malaysia if they wanted to. That's exactly what they're gonna do. They use their large economy to invade and shoot this part of Malaysia and take it over. They use their navy to go over here, invade the Malaysian Borneo, and also take Brunei while they're at it. And take it all over. Let's take a look at a peace treaty. So in the peace treaty, we see foreign annexation of Malaysia and Brunei. Which, that really didn't get them much. They're still at 29. They still have more to go, so I think they could go after Thailand now. So Thailand is at 25, so wait. Okay. So they're gonna invade Thailand over here in Malaysia. Which they take the tail, go around and take Bangkok. Which the Thai forces know, but they're still gonna fight. But the Singaporeans know what they're doing. So they just demolish Thailand. And in the peace treaty, we see full annexation. I know that wouldn't happen in real life, but this is a fictional series. Slash video, because I have a ton of these videos on the channel. So, they went from 29 all the way up to 25. So now they're gonna invade their other neighbors. So Myanmar, they actually go after. That's who they will go after. So from over here, they invade. I need to make sure I can remember their capital. Let's see here. Okay. So my now I cannot pronounce that right. Yeah, so they're aiming to capture that right here, so they'll go right from here and capture it. Which Myanmar's military firepower strength is very not stable, so they're not going to be able to fight back that well. They get split in two. This part go to Singapore. With this, they completely get rolled over. Let's take a look at their peace treaty. And yep, again we see full annexation. We're not gaining any allies yet. With that, they have a lot more territory. Now they're going to go after Cambodia and Laos. They captured the capital of Laos already. Now it's just a matter of time before they capture the capital of Cambodia, which I don't remember the name of. Yeah. There I captured Vientiane, and it's only a matter of time before the capital, Phnom Penh, is captured. I don't know why it's pronounced like, I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's captured. It just becomes a part of a city. Let's look at the peace treaty. of this war. Allergies are annoying. So Cambodia will get fully annexed. And so will Laos. So, wait, no. Undo. And now with that, they'll be going after Vietnam. So yeah, yeah, Singapore knows what they're doing. Guerrilla warfare won't work on Singapore, Vietnam. We're on. So Vietnam will just fall completely. And we see full annexation again. They're not stopping. So with that, they'll go up to 23. Right behind Taiwan. Now, if you're Chinese, you don't recognize them as a country. Well, not everyone recognizes. You can't recognize. There's one China policy, which makes it so you can't recognize Taiwan as a country. But people still recognize them as an independent nation inside of other countries. Which I think they're independent because they were a country before China, the communists, took over the mainland, and the nationalists had to flee to the island of Taiwan. Which China still claims that part, Taiwan, as part of the country of the communist China, whatever. I can't really talk right now. So now they're gonna go to Indonesia. They're gonna ask for some. They're gonna give them an ultimatum, which will say all of this, basically, a part of all of Sumatra, the rest of Borneo, and this island right over here. Which they'll just accept the ultimatum. So Malaysia So Indonesia's still alive. They still have their capital of Jakarta. In Jakarta. Or is it Java? I forgot the name of the island. So this is Sumatra. Oh yeah, I think this is Java. Yeah, it was Java. You still have Java. These allergies are so annoying. So they still have their capital of Jakarta in Java. Hiccups are so annoying. So Indonesia still has these islands right here. Plus Jakarta, so yeah. So they're still alive. Sorry about the hiccups in this video. I can't control it. Okay, maybe... Okay, maybe they will have... these islands right here, too. So Indonesia will just be left like that. And Java. And Timor. The island of Timor, where Timor-Leste is, which I'll do an empire for them. They're not even on this map, so... God, the hiccups are so annoying. So what's the Philippines ranked at? Indonesia didn't lose their important parts. They just lost some northern parts, so where's Indonesia ranked at? Hold on. um, I'm gonna need to look for Indonesia over here. So they're strongest in Southeast Asia, but not now, because Singapore is. Let's go back. Wait, where is Indonesia on this list? I didn't see them at all on this list. Is Indonesia even on this list? Oh yeah, they're at 13. So, not anymore, because they lost a bit of land to, Singapore right here. Which now, where is the Philippines ranked at? I forget. They're at 41, so that'll be easy. So then land over here in this island, which I don't know the name of. I think it's Luzon. I forget the name of islands, okay? Now that Luzon is the one where Manila is at. I don't know the names. Sorry. Let me just go to Google Maps, because that'll work easier. Frah! I don't know the name of these islands. Philippines Island. Alright. Okay. So that is Mindanao. So some of this is called Visayas, and the other ones are Luzon. So this is a part of Luzon. Which, yeah, they're going to these islands now. They're gonna do island hopping. Island hop campaign. Also gonna take this part of Luzon. Boom, boom, boom. Wait, hold on. I'm pretty sure a part somewhere in Luzon there's like pretty sure there's like a part somewhere where oh here it is. It is in Luzon. So there's a lake. So Luzon is one island. This island and it has a lake and there's an island with a lake and with an island. A lake, an island within a lake, a lake within an island with. So there's an island within a lake within an island within a lake within an island. So it's like right over here. So yeah. So let's take a look at the peace treaty now. That was just a quick little lesson. So in the peace treaty, they will actually get fully annexed, which I'm just gonna do. This. I said this because that's way quicker. So now they're gonna go after Taiwan, which will anger China a bit, but they really can't do anything about that. Singapore's pretty strong. So Taiwan gets annexed by Singapore, which will give them up to which they're already at 13. So yeah, they're already at 13. That really doesn't matter right now. They have a nice little empire, but I think they want more. So they're gonna go after the Maldives and Sri Lanka, which that's pretty easy for them. They're not pretty strong. So in the peace treaty, they will all both get fully annexed, which I'm just gonna find the Maldives on here and then just color them. Let's see if that worked. Yep. And then I'm gonna go over to Sri Lanka and just do the same here. God, I hate these allergies. So now, the next target will be Bangladesh. So, yeah. Yep. I'm not even gonna commentate on the war. I'm just gonna do that. This video is getting way too long. So yeah, now they have that. And now they're gonna go over to Pakistan, which I think Pakistan's at 12. Yeah, they're at 12. So, yeah. They're making a little empire here. So, this will make China angry a bit. But China's not doing anything. Because Singapore's economy is pretty good. I think if we go down all the way, I think there's like, where's the economy? Where's the economy? Where is economy at? Wish this thing had economy on there. Hold on. Okay. Global. Is there an economy? Global economy? Is there an economy rankings? Is there a... Okay, so let's look. GDP by country. Yeah, that'll work. So, this is their... I want to know the economy of Singapore. I know Singapore is going to be on here. Yeah, they're at 30th in the GDP per capita nominal. And I think their growth is actually very high at 1.07%. And their population, well, their GDP per capita is at 86,000
616. But I want to know if they are. I just want to know the economy. Yes, here it is. Right here. So I want to look for. Okay. I want to look for. So I'm pretty sure this is just showing like. Is this in debt? Yeah. Singapore is 501,427.50 as of 2023, and the value of the economy. But I want to look at 2025. As of 2025. Economy. Right. I know what the US is still the largest economy, but I want to know, I just want to know what the economies are. Singapore. They're at 26th. So they're pretty good. So they're just going to capture Islamabad. This video is getting way too long, because I'm trying to find their economy. So yeah, they fully capture them. Let's look at the peace treaty that they will draw up for Pakistan. Well, would you look at that? Pakistan, it's not surviving. They're not surviving. Yeah, they get fully annexed. Now their next target will be India. The US or Russia does not want to mess with Singapore right now. So Singapore is just going to go ham on India. Like, full on ham. Full on war mode. Just going straight for New Delhi, which they already captured. So, yeah, let's look at the peace treaty that they will draw up for India. So they'll take the southern area. They also take Goa. They'll take a bit of land over here. They'll take over Bhutan for some reason. I don't know why. And they'll also take over Nepal. Actually, India will just be New Delhi. Actually, no, India is just going to be fully annexed. Yep. Just fully annexed, I guess. Yeah, I'm not messing around anymore. Oh, what the? Okay. So, they were at 12, and now they're at, 4. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure China's just surprised at this, because Singapore is very close to overtaking them for for the firepower. The next targets are obvious: the two Koreas and Japan. So they land over here in whatever this island was called. I don't know the name of these islands. I know this one is Hokkaido. That one I remember. I just don't remember every island. But yeah, Tokyo would have been captured very quickly. And then Hokkaido, which that's the only island I know so right now. Wait, why don't I just look at... why don't I just look at this? Why don't I just look at this? They have 6,800 islands, with 4 main islands being Hokkaido, Honshu, Shikoku, and Kyushu. Can I look at the... what? Okay. Can I... oh, here it is. Found it. So, Kyushu, Honshu, Shikoku, Okinawa Island, Itsukushima, Iromote Oshima Island, Yakushima Island, Shodo Island, Sado Island, Amami, Oshima, Ishigagi, Miyakojima, Owaji Island, Shiri Island. I really don't know the names. And I can't pronounce them right. Sorry for any Japanese viewers watching this. I'm butchering their island names. Tashima, Miyake Island, Nakonashima, Akashiri Island, Ribun Island, Dogojima, Tanegashima, Fuku Island, Nakonashima, Noto Island, Inoshima Island, Ariel Island, Nagashima Island, Kirihashima, Shimoshima Island, Hurdo Island, Kamikashiki Island, Shimokoshiki Island, Tokunoshima Kuma Island. I'm just butchering everything. I cannot do this. I cannot. I'm sorry. These technologies are getting on my nerves. So now they move into South Korea. They take Seoul. North Korea will actually try and push back against Singapore, but that wouldn't work because they're just going to invade you now. And that is the war. Let's look at the peace treaty. Well, this peace treaty is going to be a bit different. Because they're actually taking some land from these countries. But they're not going to capture everything. They're not going to take everything. Don't worry. Because instead they're making a puppet government out of both of these nations. So they make one from Japan, which actually still has Tokyo, so that. Boom, and then they have a Korean puppet government for both Koreas. So yeah, that's not good. So I'm gonna have to look at this and then, yeah. So it's like right that, and that's that one. And then this one. That, I think. Yeah. And there's that puppet government. So, boom. Wait, no. Boom. And boom. So this is a pretty big empire. And then China just, collapses. And, and then Singapore makes another puppet government from the rest. Well, that was weird. And Xinjiang and Tibet are declaring independence and joining an alliance. That was weird. Yeah, that was weird. Well, okay. Well, it begins right at Myanmar. Right here. I'm not very good at drawing these. Tibet's just gonna look weird. And over here is Xinjiang, I think. I think it goes right here, and then the border is like that. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I'm not good at drawing these borders. I'm sorry. Then right over here is the border. Something like that. Yeah, I'm not very good at drawing borders, okay? What the frick happened here? Problem solved. And, oh, frick, I forgot something here. No. Can't draw Inner Mongolia. I'm just gonna draw it the way I think it looks. Think it goes like that? I'm not entirely sure. Don't hate me in the comments for this. Okay? I'm not very good at drawing these borders. I'm not good at that. It's hard, okay? It's very hard. Sorry. Oh, and then Mongolia joins the alliance. So that's weird. That was weird. China just collapsed all of a sudden. Well, that was weird. Very weird. That was weird, okay? I'm so sorry about that. What the? Now, for here... Is this the same color? No. This one. Allies, where's Mongolia's capital? It's right here, so boom. One. Jing. Zhang. Is it Xinjiang or East Turkestan? Some people say, yeah, it was very... Valid Chinese visa, okay. Asian? What? Where's their capital? Oh. Long map with cities. I just want to see the city. And where's their capital at? What was their capital? Wait. Little city. Or I don't know. So let's right over here. And what about Tibet? Tibet that's literally how you say, that's literally just the spelling, but it's Tibet. Lhasa, where is that? Tibet is not a country. Really? Yes, the U.S. Department of State and other countries recognize Tibet as a... What? It was a country. It was a country before. It was a country way before. Map. It was a country before China just forcefully invaded it. They said it was peaceful. No, they were communists. They wanted to expand. So it's Lhasa. So Lhasa is like right over here. I'm not very good at this. Okay, guys. Then Singapore. Yeah, okay, right there. Okay, what the? Right here. Okay. 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 Sorry. Boom, right there. Stupid allergies. It is raining right now. So, oh wait, I forgot. No, not those islands. Not that island either. Alright, there we go. Sorry, I was off track. I got off track about the islands. Camp Borneo. From Alright, yes, let's do that. Sorry if this video is getting way too long. This is an hour long. I'm sorry. I'm just getting. It's hard to do this. Like, this is gonna take a bit longer. There we go. There's all the islands done. Now let's do the main empire area. Okay. Whew. Okay. Yeah. Boom, 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 ba-da-da. There we go. Oh my god, this is taking a while. This is very annoying just to do all this. So there's the Singaporean Empire. Now it's just their puppet state's turn. Which there's not many, there's only 3. Oh boy. There's that one, and now it's time for Korea. And now, China. Oh gosh. I'm so sorry about these borders. Now time for their allies, which there's only 3. There we go. Now, I'm gonna pause this real quick. Alright guys, I'm just doing like the names. So Singaporean. Is that right? Let me look at. Let's try a spell check. Yeah, I think that's right. Singaporean Empire with allies and puppet states. Control C, and then we do that. Boom. Boom. Xinjiang. What the? What? What do you mean? That's... Xinjiang, Tibet, and Mongolia. There we go. Alright, here we go, guys. Here is the Empire at its peak, and their allies over there. Yep. Alright, bye, guys.